Our next question is frequently asked for fresher or if you are a beginner or with some intermediate level of experience. But some interviewers also ask this question for higher experienced candidate as well, with certain depth which we'll see in a minute. I always recommend that if you have intermediate level of experience, let's say between 2 to 5 years, you should be knowing all the basic questions as well. Same applies for people with more than 5 years of experience. You should revise basics, intermediate questions as well as advanced topics. Many times we are more focused on advanced topics and forget to revise basics. And interviewers can ask basics for more experienced people as well. Not every time, but they do ask. So never skip basic or intermediate level questions if you have a good amount of experience. Coming to our question, what is difference between list and tuple? Both are data structure in Python. So what is the difference between those? First difference is that lists are mutable. It means it is editable. Suppose you have an existing list or you have created a new list, you can modify it. This is called mutability or mutable property. Tuple is exactly opposite to list. It is immutable, means you cannot modify it once created. So it's a kind of list, but we cannot edit that and it will remain constant. This is the first difference. In the list you can modify it, tuple you cannot modify it. Mutability versus immutability. In comparison with speed, lists are slower while tuples are fast. We will see why it is faster in a couple of minutes. List consumes more memory than tuple. This is our third difference. Sometimes why question can be asked here. Means why list consumes more memory. As we know now, lists are mutable, means it can be edited. So we cannot use list as a key in our dictionary. Why? We have a concept of hashing and hashing requires immutability, whereas tuples can be used as dictionary key. Also, lists are more prone to errors because changes are more likely to occur, whereas tuples are more reliable as we will not be able to change it once it is created. Syntax wise, you will see it's almost the same, except we use square brackets for our list while round brackets for tuples. Earlier we said that tuple is faster while list is slower. But why? This question normally comes at intermediate or advanced level. So the main reason why lists are slower is because lists are stored in two blocks of memory. One block is fixed size, which contains Python object information, and other is variable size for storing data. Whereas tuple is stored in a single block of memory. And why does it not require two blocks? Just think a bit. Because tuples are immutable, so it does not require extra space to store new objects. Now you know the reason behind why lists consume more memory and are slower than tuples.